Now, for those who stuck around, there is some additional questions that you can practice if you feel like you need additional help. So first of all, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to sort through these a little bit. Whoops, I did not mean to join those together. Uh-oh. There isn't really very much space on this one, which makes it a little bit more difficult. So I'm trying to look for the domain between -4 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that looks good. This is definitely -4. The y values is between -4 and 4. And it's not a function because of that vertical line test. So it looks like I found my first option straight away. So I'm kind of happy about that because I was kind of running out of space a little bit straight away. All right, the domain is x equals -5. So that literally means there's just 1 point. So this one looks good here. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. There we go. And there is no other x values for this graph. And the y goes between -2 and 6, and open circles as well. That's good. And the vertical line we said is not a function. So it looks like we found another one there straight away. Let's see what else we got on here. The domain x is greater than 0. So no negative values. So I know it's not these two. This is certainly to the right of 0, and this is as well. But it says it's got to be strictly greater than. So I know that means that open circle. Whereas if I just see a point and I don't see either an open or closed, I know that that means I can include it. So it looks like this one here is going to match up as well. The range is y equals 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, every y value is 4 on here. And that definitely passes that vertical line test as well. So I think we found that one too. Well, there's my other one that has a 0 in it. The range is all real numbers because notice it's going up slowly, but this would cover every positive number. And as it's going downwards, it would also include all negative numbers as well. So that would be all real numbers and not a function because it would clearly fail the vertical line test. Let's have a look at my last two pictures so I can see. -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is -6. So I can just fill these two in without really checking too carefully. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. And you could check the other properties just to make sure that those were indeed correct. Decide whether each function is a function or not a function. Okay. There isn't much room on here because there's a lot of things here. So I'm at least going to set up my function and not a function, and then I'm going to have a look here. So for mappings, if there's one arrow from each one, then I know that one is good. This mapping here, I can see there's 2 arrows coming from the -1, so I know that that one is not good. Is there any more mappings? Yeah. This one has 3 coming from the x value, so that one would not be a function. I think I can just join these up. There we go. And there's one more down here, so let's have a look at this one. 1 arrow, 1 arrow, 1 arrow, 1 arrow, so that would be a function. And I'll join those together. All right, let me have a look at the tables. I see a repeat x value. In fact, that might be the same one we saw earlier, so I know that one's not a function. -1, 0, 1, 2, all different, so that's good. Don't worry about the y values. We're only interested in the x values. -1, 2, 5, 8, they're all different, so that one's definitely a function. And then for the ones from the picture, I'm looking to see if they pass the vertical line test. So if I draw a vertical line here, I can see it goes through 2 points, so that would not be a function. The vertical line was one that doesn't pass either. We talked about that one. This one here, if I draw a vertical line here, I can see that it's going to go through multiple points at the same time here. So a little bit sneaky. That one's good. Good there, but just that one little part there means this one is not a function. And vertical line here goes through 1, 2, so not a function. And these ones should be good. Wherever I draw the vertical line, it only goes through the line at 1 point. So that one is a function. And same for this one as well. That one is a function. If I just have the coordinates, I'm just checking by drawing vertical lines through each point, does it only go through 1 point, one place? That one does. Whereas I noticed on this one, if I draw a line here, it goes through 2 points. Or if I draw one here, it goes through 2 points. Or if I draw, so I only need one case for it not to be good. And that should be good for the card sort. Same thing, function or not a function. So let me set those up. Let me have a look at the mappings first. So 2 arrows coming from the x value. So that one is not a function. Only one, only one, only one. So that one is a function. Looking at x values, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're all different, so that's a function. 2, 6, -1, and 6. So 6 repeats here. So that one is not a function. And then look at the pictures. So vertical line test, no, that one will go through 2. I can see it curve back on itself. Not a function. This one, wherever I draw the vertical line, it just goes through one place. So that is a function. Vertical line just goes through one. That one there. I can see it goes through 2 points. So that one is a no. Goes through one, goes through one, goes through one, goes through one, goes through one. That one looks like it's okay. And that would be how we could match our cards up. So that was how you do those last few slides if you wanted to know.